Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Milestone and my channel is all about finding your passion, fulfilling your potential and achieving your goal. In this video, I'll talk you through how I find my passion and purpose and how you can too for true happiness and fulfillment. I'll be making videos like this weekly, so subscribe below if this is the type of content you're looking for because I've got lots more to come. But let's get into it. Why am I unhappy? Why do I feel stuck? Is this all that I'm worth? Is my life really just a 9 to 5? Who do I want to be? How do I get there? These are questions that I constantly asked myself, and I'm sure you can all relate. When I look at my situation, I'm so blessed. There's so much that I have to be thankful for. I've got my health, I've got my family, I've got my friends. On top of that, I've had a successful career whereby I've reached a really senior position in a multi-billion-dollar firm, and it's doing something that I really enjoy. I genuinely like what I do. At the same time though, I still had this feeling of unfulfillment and I felt like there was something missing. I wasn't sure where to go, what to do, or who to speak to really overcome this. To my surprise, I discovered a pattern that all these successful people were following that led them to be happy and fulfilled, and it really inspired me to take action, to just take those steps to be the best version of myself and have that lifetime of happiness and fulfillment. Hopefully you'll find this really beneficial as I did, and it really helped me kickstart my journey to finding my passion and purpose. As I said earlier, I'll be uploading these videos weekly, so please subscribe if this is a type of content that you're looking for, and hopefully my journey can inspire you too. So the first thing that I learned was love yourself and your qualities and forgive yourself for what you lack. Look, there's over, 8 billion people on the planet, and guess what? Not one of those people is perfect. Not one of those people is perfect. So you've got to really take it easy on yourself and not worry about what other people have, how skilled they are at certain things. Don't look at the qualities that they had that you might lack. Really look to them for more inspiration. Appreciate your strengths and your weaknesses and understand this is you, this is what makes you unique. No one else can be you. And the second thing you've got to understand is, listen, every relationship you have in life with your family, your partners, your friends, your colleagues, all of that is determined by the relationship that you have with yourself. If you've got a really poor and destructive relationship with yourself, you will not be able to have those strong relationships with others. So let go of the anger, because that's what's holding you back, and really appreciate everything big and small that you've been blessed with. Your health is a blessing. Food on the table is a blessing. Your safety is a blessing. There's so many blessings in life that we easily overlook that other people don't have. You've also got to stop envying others and wishing for what they have and their talents. Their talents are unique to them, just like your talents are unique to you. We can't always be the best at everything. We can bridge those gaps with hard work if it's something that we're passionate about, but look to those people more for inspiration, look to them as an example, and look to those people to help drive you on to work harder to achieve and attain what you want and your goals. And alongside that, start to build a positive energy around you. One really good way to do that is writing down one thing each day that you are happy you achieved, and one thing each day that you're grateful for. Make that a habit, a daily journal of positivity. And over time, it might sound corny, you'll see a difference that it makes. Alongside that, what you can also do is start doing daily affirmations. So an affirmation is a positive statement that you say to yourself. Usually people do this in front of a mirror so they can see themselves and looking directly at themselves. Again, look, it might sound a bit weird, you might think this is a bit strange, but these things are proven to work. So what harm have you got in trying? The second point is lose your ego and don't be afraid to fail. You'll be surprised how much an ego can hold you back. So statements like, why didn't I try this earlier? I should have done better here. That's a bit too difficult. I think that person did it by luck. I can't replicate that. These are all things that your ego is telling you. And as Robin Sharma famously said, your ego is really the voice of your fear. Fear blocks growth. It stops you from learning new things. it stops you from trying new things, it stops you from learning from others, and ultimately it's all really because we are afraid to fail where others have succeeded. One book that I'd really recommend is Susan Jeffers' Feeling the Fear and Doing It Anyway. It's a great book about how you can overcome and manage your fears on a daily basis, not let them control your life. So this is a big recommendation from me. Then the third point is decide on who you want to be. Decide on who you want to be. How you can start doing this is write down, what do you love doing? What do you like doing? What makes you happy? And what do you like to spend your time on? These things will all help you decide who you want to be. It's really important. It's going to help with the next step, which is create a purpose statement. Another great book, The 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, recommends you to start with the end in mind. Start with the end in mind. And you do this by creating a purpose statement. So a purpose statement is how you envision your best self in a statement. It's how you want to be seen, how you want others to see you. And it should really keep you motivated, energized, and inspired to really work hard to make that purpose statement a reality. So to help inspire you, I've got some examples of really strong purpose statements from people that have been very successful in their careers. So starting off with Oprah, her purpose statement is to be a teacher and to be known for inspiring my students to be more than they thought they could be. So that's Oprah's statements. And then if we look at Elon Musk, who is the multi-billion-dollar founder of Tesla, his purpose statement is, if something is important enough, you should try, even if the probable outcome is failure. Very nice. And someone more close to home, Richard Branson, founder of Virgin, his purpose statement is to have fun in my journey through life and learn from my mistakes. So 3 very powerful purpose statements there, and all relating to some of the points that we touched on earlier in this video. So that leads to the 5th point, which is make a plan to get there. So now you've got your purpose statement down, you know who you want to be, you've had inspiration from the others, you've got to make goals, write down goals that will help you achieve this. How are you going to get there? How are you going to be this best version of yourself that you've put down in your purpose statement? And what I do is I set goals on a yearly basis. I wouldn't set more than 5. And I'd recommend you guys to use the SMART framework when setting your goals. So SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timed. And it's a great framework for setting your goals in a way that helps you achieve them. So I recommend you all to follow this. My only small issue with that framework is the R, realistic, because we want to set high goals. So I want to be a billionaire. That's the least important one to me. As long as you've got your purpose statement, that should be what's fueling you going after your goals, right? And that's what's going to inspire you. So now you've got your goals, you've got to follow that plan and review them daily. That's really important. So no excuses now. You've done the goals, you've got to set the time aside. And you might be thinking, well, time's hard to find. I've got to do this, I've got to do that. I've got work, I've got family commitments. But if you actually think about it, we make the time to do so many things, right? We've got hours to watch Netflix. We've got hours to play video games, to browse our phones. These are things that obviously are important. They are our leisure time. They are, how we unwind. But I'm sure you can spare a little bit of time to help you achieve your goals. Putting the work in now to help you achieve your goals, it's going to make such a difference. And without actually setting the time aside for you to achieve these goals, they're not going to happen. It's just going to be goals on a piece of paper. So it's really important. Find a time that works best for you, that fits into your schedule, and whatever it is, as long as it's a regular time, you're going to make progress to achieve those goals. For me personally, I like to wake up at around 5 a.m. every day before work to achieve my goals. I tend to be more focused, and that's my most focused time of the day, and that kind of works for me. But find a time that works for you and that works for your schedule. And my final point is try to build a community of like-minded people. These are people that can act as accountability partners for your goals, that can help you achieve it, people that have a similar mindset. And I just say, look, find someone that you can really trust, ideally with a similar mindset to yourself in terms of the ambition and the wanting to achieve their goals and be the best version of themselves, and just try to kind of partner up to be accountability partners for each other. So share your goals, share on a regular basis how you've been working towards getting there, and you will see that actually does make a big difference in helping you achieve them. In fact, it's scientifically proven to help. We are hardwired as humans to seek the social acceptance of others. So by sharing our goals with others, we are much more likely to achieve them. And just to reiterate, the key is find people that you trust and that have a similar mindset to you. So those are the steps to find your passion and purpose. And look, it's never too late or too early to start. Whether you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s or your 60s, younger or older, it doesn't matter. If you want to start now, that is the best time. Now is the best time to start, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And look, the journey is going to be hard. You're going to be tired, you're going to have ups and downs, you're going to have people doubting you, you're going to doubt yourself. It's going to hurt. But look, it's a very small price to pay. It's a very small price to pay for a lifetime of happiness and fulfillment. And your purpose statement and your goals and working with other people like you is what's going to help you get there. So own your life, shape your destiny, and be your own superhero.